Hey guys, we are back with another tier listing. Today we are doing Generation 2 or Johto Pokemon. Um, we're just going to get into it. We're going to start with our starter Pokemon choices here. First, we're going to start with Chikorita. Chikorita, I like Chikorita. Chikorita is a nice basic grass type starter. I think it's got a sleek design. It's not as good as Bulbasaur, but I like it. It's A tier. Bayleaf. Bayleaf is better than Chikorita in terms of design, in my opinion. It is for a middle stage. It's probably the coolest middle stage. Without like it doesn't look derpy like every other middle stage there is in Pokemon. Um, and honestly, I think it should have been something more akin to this with the final evolution. But because Meganium falls hard in the sea. I mean, is my least favorite grass type starter, and I usually pick the starting Pokemon. I'm just saying, it's rough. Cyndaquil, I like Cyndaquil. Fire Mouse. I mean, it's not actually a mouse, but I like it a lot. Quilava. I think Quilava is a little. It's not quite as good because it loses the charm, the cuteness of Cyndaquil. I mean, it's cool. It's got two sets of flames, but it's kind of a taller mouse. I think Cyndaquil's cuteness brings it above, like in terms of, it's just more charming. Typhlosion. Typhlosion's cool. It's cooler than Quailava. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. If I put Chikorita, I'm gonna put he's just. It's a basic design, but it works for him. Plus, he's the strongest fire type. Later generation or best fire type you can get early game, in Johto, and later generations his 3D model looks dumb. I do like his Hisuian form. And I think I like it more than this. I wish he didn't look so high in his Hisuian form because he looks like he just did a bunch of dope. But either way, Typhlosion can go there. I like Bayleaf more. And, Cyndaquil's going to get... Yeah, that works. I like that. Totodile. Totodile going A. I'm putting him behind Typhlosion. I mean, he's just a little crocodile. I like him. He looks like he's ready to eat food, and I like eating food. Crocodile look like he ate the food. Okay, and he's Fred Flintstone. He's above Quilava. He's pretty high. He's much. I like him a lot more than Quilava. He's just an old caveman. Feraligator's pretty dope. We're putting him right next to Typhlosion. They're back to back, pretty cool looking. I like him a lot. I mean, he's just an angry alligator. Slimmed down from his chunky boy that is Crocodile. Oh hey, what's up? You guys not subscribed yet? That's crazy. Well, now's the perfect time to do it. No, not subscribed. What's wrong with you guys? Sentret, it's a rat. I don't really have any feelings against him. I guess it's a flying squirrel rat, and for it, I think it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why this flying squirrel turned into a, what is it? Weasel? Is that what it is? I don't know. I mean, I don't. It's not my cup of tea. Who we're going B. I mean, I don't have anything against who. Noctowl. The reason why I think it looks cooler than who. You know what? Going C. I don't have anything. It just looks kind of goofy. Noctowl looks cool. Really wish it was a psychic type, but it's not. But it is what it is. Ladybug can go in D. I don't like Ladybug. It's a ladybug with hands, and it's bad. Using it in games is almost useless. Same with Lady N, but Lady N kind of looks a little bit. I like its design a lot more. Kind of reminds you of like an Iron Man. Almost looks like the new Iron. What's it? Ironheart in the new Marvel movie. So I'm gonna put it C. I like it more than Meganium. Yeah, I'm gonna put it C. I like it more than Meganium. Ariados, we're gonna go C. We'll put it behind Sentret. This is an Ariados. This is Spinarak. Spinarak is, it's just a little spider, green spider boy. Ariados looks really cool. I like it a lot. We're going to put it in front of Quailava. It just looks like an angry spider. I wish it was stronger. I'd use it more. That's the feeling about most of these Pokemon. I wish they were stronger. I'd use them more, but it is what it is. Crobat is a GOAT of Gen 2. I mean, they took Golbat, and they're like, man, we really messed up with this. Let's make him a dog. Let's make him the best, like one of the best Pokemon in the game. Right there, go to Gen 2. It's purple, looks mean, he looks ready to go. Doesn't look like he's your friend, but he is your friend. Just saying. Chinchou, I don't really have any feelings. We're going to put it in C. I mean, it's kind of basic. It's just like anglerfish with two light bulbs instead of one. I don't really have anything colors or eh. I mean, it is what it is. It's a electric. The typing's cool. Electric water, pretty good typing. I don't have any feelings towards it. Lantern, I think, just looks a little more goofy. I'm gonna put him back further. Still better than Meganium. I don't know why this kind of turned into a fat fish with eyes that can now have pupils. It's weird to me. If it's gonna be an anglerfish, why not keep it blind? That was part of the appeal. Pichu, for a baby Pokemon, I like it. I mean, they're like, let's take Pikachu and let's make it more adorable, I guess is what they were trying to go for. So we're gonna put it in B. I like it. I like its design. I just wish it wasn't baby Pokemon. Baby Pokemon are kind of stupid in my opinion. So we're gonna put it in B. But I'm not gonna knock it too much for it being a baby. Now, these ones are just bad. Igglybuff, Cleffa can go there. I mean, Igglybuff looks stupid. I don't like it. I mean, is that a marking or is that one piece of hair that's sticking there? Either way, why is it like that? And Cleffa is just because Clefairy's from space. Is Cleffa from space? And did it come into Earth? I don't know. I don't get it. It's just like, let's just make these Pokemon that were insignificant worse. They got better, like Jigglypuff and Igglybuff. Wait, did I say this was Igglybuff? Yeah, Igglybuff. This is Igglybuff. Wigglytuff and Clefairy and Clefable. They got fairy types later, but these Pokemon are just bad. Why would I make these? Now, Togepi had a good run in the anime. I'm gonna put it top of C. It's still not that good of a Pokemon. It's just Togepi. Its gimmick being Metronome is kind of funny, but other than that, now I like Togetic. It's not good, but I like it because I used to play Fire Red Leaf Green a lot. So I definitely get that egg and then train it up, try to use it, but I'm not. I mean, it wasn't a good Pokemon back in Gen 3, so it didn't get good until Gen 4, where you get Togekiss. Xatu and Natu, I remember getting Pokemon cards of these guys back as childhood. I don't think they looked that cool, but I did play with them, and I remember specifically going to the Sevi Islands and getting them and making them my Psychic type for when I played Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green. So I'm going to put them at B. Kind of the same situation as Togetic. I like them, but, they're a little weird. Flaffy, great design. Wait, this is Mareep, right? Mareep, Flaffy, Ampharos. Yeah, I think, right. Or is it Flaffy, Mareep? I think this is Flaffy. Flaffy, I like its design. Electric Sheep. Simple, but it gets the point across pretty cool. Pretty cool design, pretty good design. I'm going to put it behind, I don't know why, Cyndaquil's too high. Cyndaquil, yeah, Cyndaquil right there. But we're going to put that right there, right next to Bayleaf and A. Flaffy, I don't like as much. I mean, I don't know. Why do they... can someone explain to me why they go blue, pink, yellow? I don't get it. Flaffy, I mean, it makes sense. He just stands up, but, the pink, I'm not a fan of pink. Why couldn't it stay blue or make the whole thing yellow? I don't understand it. Ampharos is a go to Gen 2. If you're running and you're playing Gen 2 and you don't have Ampharos on your squad, are you even playing through Johto? No, that's the answer to that question. Blossom is weird. Why would they give Gloom a second evolution that's worse than Vileplume? I mean, its design's fine. Got nothing against it, but it's just not. It's not good. Meryl, I like Meryl, and we're gonna put it. I like it more than Pichu. It's just a blue blob. I like that a lot. I mean, it's really all it is. Don't like Azumarill that much. Its design is just a fat egg. That's, this was like a bubble, and this is just an egg. I don't know. It's like, egg bunny. I guess it's Easter. I don't like it. Sudowoodo is a dog. I remember having one of the board game. Not a dog, but we'll put him today. I like Sudowoodo. I remember having a board game, and Brock had Sudowoodo, and I don't know why, but I'd always play with him. But I've never used a Sudowoodo on my actual team. It is, I mean, I just have memory of the board game. Politoed. How do I feel about Politoed? He's green. I like green. I'm going to put him at the back of B. Politoed is a better split evolution than Blossom was. But Poliwrath is cool. And if I had to pick between the two, I think I like Poliwrath more than I like Politoed. Poliwrath is still goofy, and I still like him. So nothing against Politoed. Hoppip. See, is that Hoppip? What is this one? This is Jumpluff. Skiploom. That's Skiploom. Yeah, see, and I think Jumpluff's design is. I'm like when I had a Hoppip, I'm like, okay, Skiploom. Okay, when I was playing, I think I played Heart Gold Soul Silver with them. First time I actually used them, I'm like, all right, we got. I could see it going from Hoppip to Skiploom, and then Jumpluff makes. I think it looks so stupid, dumb. Apom C. I mean, he's a monkey with a hand. I mean, he's better than Ambipom, but gosh, he's not. I just don't like. There's something about him. Sunkern, adorable. We're gonna put it right next to Pichu, but worse because it is not good. It's just a little sunflower seed. He's a little guy. Look at him. He's a little dude. He's adorable. Okay. Sunflora though, yeah, we're gonna put him. We're gonna put him at the right there, right in front of Apom. I mean, you want to talk about a letdown of Pokemon? It's so bad. Its stats are terrible. Why? Like, not only is it an evolution, but it's a one-stage evolution that requires a stone to evolve it, and it's not even good. Why use him? Because maybe you like to suffer. That's why. Yanma's kind of cool. I mean, I like Yanmega more. Yanma isn't anything special. I think it's crazy, and that's a Dragonfly Pokemon should be. But I wish, maybe Dragonfly Bug. It's not that. So it's a little bit of letdown right there. Wooper, A. Quagsire, A. These two guys, look at them. It's Mini Blob and Big Blob with Smile. He just wop, wop, wop. And then Quagsire's just chilling. He's just one of the bros. I mean, if you look at him, he just doesn't care, and he just wants to have a good time. It's really all he wants. Espeon, that's an A design. Umbreon, that's an A design, but we're going to put it a little bit higher because it's edgy and cool. Put it right in front of Chikorita. I mean, I like them both. I think they're probably in the top 4 favorite evolutions. Obviously, just by design, I like Umbreon more. He's cool. It's cool, I guess. And I think I might have gotten a shiny Umbreon one time because I had a shiny Eevee and I was playing through Heart Gold Soul Silver. So that's a fond memory. I do like Espeon shiny as well. It's green. And green's my favorite color. So that's great. Honchkrow's B. I mean, he's good competitively right now because he gets the prankster ability. That's not Honchkrow, that's Murkrow. Murkrow, yeah, he's a lot better now. Ain't nothing too special about him. The fact that he's like a mobster is pretty cool, and but he's the Chatot before Chatot. But I do like Honchkrow a lot more than I like Murkrow, so he's gonna fall to B because of that. Slowking, Hippo Pokemon, of course we're putting him at A. Right there, get right behind Typhlosion. I mean, he doesn't look like a hippo by any stretch of the imagination, but he is a hippo Pokemon, and I love it. I love hippos. Hippo's my favorite Pokemon, but he's not my favorite hippo Pokemon, so he's going to go with A for solely being a hippo. D. Mischievous, I mean, if you're going to add a 4th ghost and it's not even going to be good, what are we doing? Mismagius, later on, Fluttermane, good Pokemon. They're good to use, fun to use, but Mischievous is just ain't it. Unknown, we're going to put it at C. I mean, they could have done something more than it just being a gimmick with the alphabet. I wish they would have done you collect them all and it becomes an ultimate unknown or something like that. They all merge into one unknown and it's like a new, it's evolution. It's not, the gimmick gets it a little bit higher than D, but that's it. Wobbuffet, I think Wobbuffet's hilarious. You watch the anime, you have some kind of feelings for him, but also taking people out when you're playing competitive by predicting what they're going to do and then just smacking them with a mirror code or counter. They got to make them play around it or, they're going to die. One way or another. Maybe Destiny on them. It's fun. Girafarig. I like Girafarig a lot. Farigiraf, also a good Pokemon. I mean, design-wise, it's just brilliant to me. I remember Giraffarig's one of the first Pokemon I tried to make competitive because I wanted to. That's what I wanted to do. That was the first one I fully trained EV, IV, to everything. And I was able to take down a Darkrai with it because they thought I didn't know what I would. I specifically built it for the Darkrai, but still, I like Giraffe. Giraffe gets a spot. Fortress. Let's go Pineco first. It's a pine cone that explodes. I mean, it's. Here's the question: is it the pine cone, or is there a Pokemon inside the pine cone? That's the real question, and I'm thinking it's B because it's a bug type. So there's a Pokemon inside the pine cone. It's genius. Fortress is just steel bug inside pine cone. If you want to call it, is it walnut? I don't know what that is, but we're gonna put it middle of B. But like it's got guns out the side. I don't even know what it is anymore because it's not a pine cone anymore. It looks kind of like a walnut, but also like a metal walnut. Is it a grenade? I don't know, but I like it. Mystery. Dunsparce. This is right there. Right there. Dunsparce has to go in A. I mean, look at him. Do I need to say more? I mean, it is a snake, kinda, with whiskers things. I mean, he's deadly. Not really, but he's hilarious, and that's why he gets A, because he's funny. You're never gonna really truly use him, but you might use him just because you want the Pokemon. You want this sad excuse of a Pokemon on your team because it's fun to use. He's funny. Gligar kind of falls in the same. He's better than Ambipom. I'm gonna put him at the end of B, like not Ambipom, Honchkrow. That's who I was thinking of. Murkrow. Like I like Gliscor more, but Gligar's still pretty cool. We're gonna put him at the end of B though. I like Murkrow more than I like Gligar, and if I had to compare the two pairs, but either way, they're both fun to use. Steelix can go into. Man, I really like Steelix's design. He can go A. I never used him in a playthrough. I don't think. I mean, he's just. They improved on Onyx drastically. And it's like the next logical step going from rock to steel. They could have made him crystal. That'd have been cool, like the crystal onyx. But either way, pretty dope. God, what are these? This is Snubbo and Gramble. Snubble, I don't really like Snubble. I mean, it's like it's like a dude dressed as a girl, and I don't like it. Not my cup of tea. Gramble's a little bit better because it's like, oh, I found my way. Just mean underbite though. Mean underbite. And the fairy type that they get later makes them useful. Quillfish, I don't like normal Quillfish, but Hisuian Quillfish would go up higher. Normal Quillfish is kind of bland. We'll put it at the top of C. I mean, obviously because it's not that good, but Hisuian Quillfish and then its evolution Overquill is just great name, great design. I love the Pokemon who used it in Legends Arceus. Arceus, my bad. Scissor's got to go. I mean, if I'm playing Pokemon and I'm playing Gen 2 and I have the opportunity to use a Scizor, I'm going to use a Scizor. I mean, it's cool. Look at it. It's a Ferrari. Like, I would spend so much time playing Fire Red Leaf Green, leveling up a Scyther, and I didn't know how to evolve it because I was a stupid kid. And I was like, I got to level 100. Why didn't it evolve? It's because you need to trade it with a Metal Coat. That's why it didn't evolve. But it is what it is. Scissor's cool. He goes to Gen 2. Shuckle, you don't want to mess with Shuckle, but we're putting it at. Right in front of Blackboard. I mean, he's derpy. He's cool. Gimmick, you can get the most damage out of any Pokemon with Shuckle, so we're going to put him at B. I don't have much opinions on him, but it is what, he is what it is. He's got one thing. You can transfer his defense to attack and make him all powerful, but really frail. Heracross. I wish Heracross was more accessible in games. I feel like he's really hard to get. I think he's cool, but like I said, I feel like he's hard to obtain. In most games you can get him, so I'm going to put him B. Other than that, I don't have any other feelings for him. Sneasel, Weavile's cooler, and Sneasler's dumb. I don't really like Hisuian Sneasel. We're putting him behind Veloz. Weavile's cool, but Sneasel, not that good in my opinion. Teddy Ursa, B, cute, adorable. Ursaring, dog, top of B, right there. I mean, like, he's just a terrifying bear. Ursa Luna, I don't know if I put him higher. I haven't used him. But Ursaring, bipedal bear that's going to end your life if you came across it in the woods. He's terrifying. Don't want to see him. Don't want to throw paws with him because your life would end shortly after it. Magmar, not Magmar. Whoa, what did I just do? I'm breaking the game. Slugma, and then Macargo. That's what it is. Slugma. Slugma is Lava Snot. That's what he is, and he's really bad. I find Macargo charming, so he can go and be Buff Gramble. But both really bad Pokemon, not that good. Wish they had another evolution, or they were just better Pokemon stat design. Maybe we get a Hisuian form, or not a Hisuian form, a new form that changes how they interact. Maybe make them better, make their typing a lot better. And otherwise, not that good of a Pokemon. Swinub's kind of fun to use. I don't really have a feeling. We put it here at C. Don't have a feeling for him. Not a badly designed Pokemon. I can see how people would like him. I'm not too fond of him. He's kind of a pig, but I guess he's actually a mammoth. But I don't have. Piloswine's worse. Like Mamoswine's cool, but Piloswine's worse. I mean, it's like one of those shaggy dogs, but it's also supposed to be a mammoth pig. So it's just a weird design. I don't know why they made it like that, and I don't like. It almost looks like if you cut off this part, it almost looks like maybe like one of the background maps on Mario. It's weird. I don't know. I'm just looking at him. He's a weirdly designed Pokemon, and it's not for me. Corsola, I don't like. Yeah, I like it more than Hoot, but it's pretty bad until you get Galarian Corsola and then Cursula. Those Pokemon are pretty fun to use, but base Corsola, not fun. Not good. I don't like it that much. Remoraid, I wish Remoraid would have been Pistol. So since it's not, I'm going to knock it down, put it to C, and then I wish Octillery would have been its beta design of a tank, and I'll put it behind Yanma. I still like them both. It's weird that this fish turns into the octopus, but it made more sense when the pistol turned into the tank. But still fun designs. I mean, Remoraid, I was like, what is it going to evolve into? And when I first used a Remoraid and evolved into an octopus, I was like, why is it an octopus? And I was kind of laughing. So I enjoyed it. So C and B. Delibird. We're going to put it behind. I mean, it's so bad. I wish it was better. And I guess they did make it better with Iron Bundle. I mean, Iron Bundle is just a metal version of Delibird. So that's nice. But Delibird itself is not good. Mantine. This is just an inferior Gyarados. I like its design. Design enough to put it in B. But I wish it had better stats and it wasn't just like, you think of Mantine and it's like, oh yeah. Honestly, when I think of Mantine, I think of Mantike more than I think of Mantine. It's like that Pokemon exists is how you feel about it. Skarmory's A tier. We're going to put it right behind Bayleaf. The first Metal Bird, it's cool. I wish it were stronger. I mean, it's still good because of its typing, but I wish it were Corviknight is just better than it. So why use that? I mean, I guess they would both have their own uses, but it's sleeker looking. It's sharp. It looks scary. It looks intimidating. Maybe if it got an evolution, I don't know what that could be, but I think Skarmory is a cool Pokemon. Houndour and Houndoom. We are going back of A for Houndour and mid A for Houndoom. We're going to put it right in front of Wooper. I mean, these Pokemon are just, on sheer design alone, they get to A, mainly because I haven't used them. I know that they're decent Pokemon, but the problem is their move pool when you're actually playing through a game with them is that it's so bad until late game. And most of the time you can't even get them late game. So that's why they're going there. But sheer design, they're just cool looking Pokemon. A for both of them. Kingdra. Kingdra's going into top of A. Kingdra is just an improvement onto Seadra. I like it a lot. I wish I could use it more. I've only used it a couple times, and anytime I use it, I mean, Water Dragon is just a great Pokemon, or great typing, and it's just a strong Pokemon in general. And I think its design is, if you wanted to make an intimidating Seahorse Pokemon, Kingdra is the way to go, right? This Kingdra, Seadra's the other one, yeah. Fampy, right above Flaffy, and then Donphan going into the goats of Gen 2. Like, you can't tell me you didn't watch Pokemon and when Ash was using Donphan, you weren't flipping. Donphan was one of my favorite Pokemon Ash had. I always love using Donphan. It's like the definitive elephant Pokemon. There's not a better elephant Pokemon in the game. You can at me at that. And they gave him two. They gave him two Paradox forms. Now, Great Tusk is way better than the Iron Treads, but still, he got love, and the love he needed was well deserved. Next, Porygon 2. Um, eh, B. B, but like, no, right here, because it's a useful Pokemon. So like, it's really just designed like the pink and blue duck is like Porygon was such a weird Pokemon, and I like it for it being weird. Porygon 2 is a lot of lore behind it, like it getting an upgrade and just being better than Porygon 1. But I think its design was just kind of, why is it a duck? I don't know why they chose duck. But I like it. It's really useful and competitive. I know that, or at least it was. It's always been, especially with an Eviolite, a lot of people use it. It gets a lot more use than people would think it was. Stantler. Stantler is, I've never really enjoyed Stantler. We're going to put it mid-C. Weirdeer is a cool Pokemon, and I mean, it's just a bigger Stantler. But Stantler was just like, we need another Pokemon. Come up with a Pokemon that's not that good, and we'll put it in the game. Oh, Stantler. Here it is. And Smeargle, his design is eh. I mean, and his gimmick is eh. It's all artists. You go in against artists. All artists have one. I not a fan. Tyrogue. I like Tyrogue for the fact that it makes sense that there is a Pokemon that evolves into Hitmonlee, or I'm gonna put him above Pichu, that evolves into Hitmonlee or Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. It made sense that there would be a Pokemon that evolved into one of those two Pokemon. Now, Hitmontop makes no sense because why? So I'm gonna put it bottom. See, you know what? I dislike it to a point that it's no. I'll use a Hitmontop. I'll use a Hitmontop. But it's like, why? Like, you have, like, I know in Japan it's some Japanese fighters, but like in America it's Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. Granted, those aren't the American fighters, but those are the most ones well known that we know. But like Japan, it's other fighters. Who's top? Who's top? No one's top. No one's top. Doesn't make sense, and it doesn't even fit. Like, one was punching, one was kicking. This guy's spinning. I don't like it. Smoochum, D, trash, garbage. Why? Like, I understand because like the Jinx, Electabuzz, and Magmar were supposed to be the legendary Pokemon, and so they give them baby Pokemon, but like Smoochum's just bad. Smoochum doesn't even look like Jinx. I don't know why, but Elekid is pretty cool. I like Elekid, and I also like Magby, but not as much. We're gonna go here. Elekid. So my favorite of three might be, I don't know. I think Elected and Electabuzz are really cool. Electivire is also cool, but I think I might like Magmortar a little bit more. But for the first two, Elekid and Electabuzz, I like more than Magby and Magmar. Just saying, they're both awesome designs, but that's how I feel about them. Miltank, we'll put a top of C. I mean, it's a cow. It's got udders. Okay, it likes to hit things pretty hard, especially if you got Scrappy. Whitney always infamous Miltank. I like it. Nothing too shabby about it. Blissey's just a bulkier or HPier Chansey. I don't really have an opinion about it. All the dogs, we're going A for sure. Like, Raikou is just, I think that its yellow color is great and its lightning designs are cool. I don't like the pink and the blue. I guess the blue's fine, but the pink just throws me off. Entei, I like Entei more than I like. Actually, I think I like Raikou more. Entei's cool though. Its shiny is the best, I think, by far. Suicune, for whatever reason, I think Suicune's my favorite. I don't know if it's because it's water type or what. I think it's just a sleek design, and in the movie where it purifies the lake, it's the greatest. Never really played Crystal either, so I don't. Suicune just maybe it's because it's got the diamond on its head. Larvitar, A. I mean, look at him. He's an angry little larvae. I don't know. It kind of looks like a dinosaur to me, but it is what it is. Pupitar. Pupitar. I mean, it's just like I think of it as like, oh, that's the strong Kakuna and Metapod, but it's a lot stronger than them. And Tyranitar is my favorite pseudo legendary, so we're putting it nice and right in the goat to Gen 2. Oh, not my favorite. Second, might be my favorite. Second favorite, we'll see. I don't know. It's debatable. But go to Gen 2 right behind. I mean, it's Godzilla, even though it's based on all kaijus, a lot of kaijus. It's Godzilla, and it does something that the new pseudo legendary fails to do. It is basic but cool at the same time. In my opinion, like the new pseudo legendary does a similar thing. It tries to be basic, but something about it just isn't as cool as Tyranitar is. Lugia goes right behind Crobat because that's my favorite legendary Pokemon in general. I get Soul Silver every time I get Lugia. Lugia will carry me through the Elite Four. I hop on its back like I ain't hopped on no Pokemon's back before. Lugia is just a beluga whale is what it is. And he's ready to do some damage in Red House. Ho-Oh's cool. I'm gonna put it in front of Chikorita. I like it. It's cool. Always gonna use it if I can get one, but not my like. There are Pokemon I like more, and I think honestly, if Moltres didn't look like a rubber chicken as much, I think Moltres does the Phoenix thing better than Ho-Oh. I think that's the problem with it, is that there's two Phoenix Pokemon, 2 generations back to back. The Grass Fairy. I think out of all the Fairy Pokemon, like the Fairy Mystic Pokemon, Celebi's my favorite because it's a Grass type. Grass type is my favorite type. So we'll put it up here top. I think its design's sleek and not too shabby. I think the time travel aspect is cool. I think all the storylines you get out of it are pretty cool. That you get to see, like, especially in Soul Silver, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you can go and see Silver's dad, which is Giovanni. That part's cool. I wish they would do more with that. But, but that's where I'll rank him above. The design just kind of holds him back a little bit. So those are my rankings for the second generation of Pokemon, the Pokemon of Johto. All the goats of Gen 2 are some of my favorite Pokemon ever. And all the Pokemon in A are Pokemon that I like a lot. B are Pokemon that I'll use, but they're not my greatest. And everything under that's just kind of for me, or worse, I'll never use them. But if you guys enjoyed this list, let me know if you agree or disagree with what Pokemon in Generation 2 do you like the most down below in the comments. And if you want to see more videos like this one, hit the like and subscribe button. Until next time, peace.